The Creepypasta universe is filled with deadly villains and horror stories, but these two fiends are ready to brawl. Sonic.exe, the main Creepypasta, and the Stalker, the deadly demon. My name is Love as TDFW, and it's my job to see who would win in a fight. Creepypasta. Horror-related legends that have been copied and pasted around the planet. These internet entries are often brief, user-generated, paranormal stories intended to scare readers. They include gruesome tales of murder, suicide, and otherworldly occurrences. But these creepypastas are not as scary as the one we all know, the most recognizable, Sonic.exe. Sonic.exe is basically the Ra's al Ghul of creepypastas. The origin of Sonic.exe is shrouded in mysteries, but we do know that he controlled Sonic's dead corpse and murdered all his friends. He is the leader of the X cult and worked for Zelga for quite some time. He is really powerful as well. He can teleport from left to right in seconds, and even the fastest characters such as Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Sally, Cream, Shadow, and many more. He also has scariness, and he is also very fast. Not as fast as original Sonic, but still very fast. He can also hide his scary eyes to make people think that he is not Sonic.exe. So people need to be careful cause he will strike at any time. He also has a deadly move called the Backstab.exe, which can possess you and make you become a creepypasta. This happened to Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. He also has some crazy feats of survival. He has taken over Green Hill Zone and named it Hill. He also used the Backstab.exe to possess Tails, Knuckles, and Eggman. Like I said, he lead the X cult through 4 times and he has defeated Sonic. Sonic.exe does have some downfalls though. Sonic.exe doesn't take the time to analyze his opponent. He just runs into a fight trying to overpower all his opponents, thinking nobody is stronger than him. That doesn't stop him from being a deadly hedgehog. In 2010, a man was tested for an experiment to give him extraordinary powers. However, the experiment went horrendously wrong. This experiment gave him mutated powers, and scrambled with his brain cells, causing him to be a savage and mass murderer. The government responded to the situation by recruiting 42.5 million combined soldiers to form an organization named Unit 8. The Unit 8 department was sent to eradicate this beast. This wasn't any beast. This beast was known as the infamous, the invisible, the Stalker. The experiment gave the Stalker extraordinary powers. The person who was experimented for the Stalker is unknown, meaning that he is a savage, has crazy, and has powerful. The Stalker's power is immense. He is strong enough to punch metal and punch humans to death. He is even strong enough to break metal with his fists and break sentries and turrets with his bare hands. He is also strong enough to rip humans limb from limb. He is also super fast and he's barely visible. He's also very durable. Has strong enough to take in millions of bullets, lasers, shotgun shells, axes, katanas, and the electric stun batons. He also has amazing superpowers. When the Stalker kills a human, he can possess them to make them become a zombie, or he will just decide to smash them up. He also masters telekinesis. Whatever object he uses telekinesis on, this gives the object twice the power of force it already has, and he will fire the object towards the opponent to smash their body to pieces. He can also summon decoys, although anybody can tell which one are his decoys because they are dumb and easier to kill. He can also teleport. His brain will tell him where his opponents are and quickly finish them off. He can also release a powerful scream to blindside his opponents and finish them off easily. He can also paralyze his opponents, weakening their body, making them easier to kill. He also has a healing factor, which means that no matter how hard he's been harmed, he can just regenerate his body. Although his powers are strong, none of them are strong as his rage. If the Stalker has enough power, he can release his rage, making him 10x stronger, faster, and durable. This will also release a fiery orb around him to show he is in rage mode. He also has some crazy feats of survival. Although the Unit 8 squadron has recruited many soldiers, the Stalker has defeated them all, counting about a couple 10 million soldiers. He even managed to crash the Unit 8 ship. He can even use his telekinesis on stronger objects like cars, and the Stalker is reborn, making him powerful and strong. Although he is deadly, he's not completely omnipotent. Yes, he has a healing factor. He can't use it all the time. He can only take in so many bullets at a time, and if he takes him the maximum, he will die. And the Stalker can bust out all his powers at the same time. He needs to make sure he has a certain amount of energy to use his powers. And in the Stalker game, he can only use 3 powers at once. But because this is my series, I'm gonna let him use 4. But if the Stalker dies, he will come back to life. The Stalker is a super powerful beast, and he is very difficult to stop. Alright then guys, it's time for the fight. Let me explain the rules. The Stalker will get 4 powers instead of 3, and I will try to show off every aspect I mentioned in each of the characters. Let's get this fight started. Wow, this was crazy. Now let me explain. Sure, Sonic.exe was powerful, but the Stalker was better in every other way. The Stalker could teleport fast enough to dodge Sonic.exe's punches, meaning that they matched the same type of speed, so Sonic.exe had to scrap speed to kill him. And Sonic.exe knew nothing about the Stalker because they didn't have prep time, so all Sonic.exe could do was just hope for the best and do whatever type of damage he could. When Stalker noticed that he was confused with all the decoys, he knew that was a good time to strike. And Stalker had blindsided him, giving him the perfect opportunity to deliver the final blow. Looks like Sonic just had to pay the EX fee. The winner is the Stalker.